Hi. We're doing Purist. I've been looking at this one. I've been eyeing this one for a minute now. So far, it's just a regular run of Isaac, which I'm interested in. I'm a little scared. The thought has now occurred to me that this is just going to be like a regular run, but no treasure rooms, which I don't love the idea of. That sounds like kind of horrid. Like not that bad, but like bad enough, you know? Don't we have the D6? No D6? You're kidding me. How am I gonna reroll my boss items? Anyway, how's everyone doing today? How are both of you doing today? I say both of you, but one of you is me. I'm just kidding. Wait. There it is. I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling fresh as a daisy right about now. Actually, no treasure rooms. I can't believe it. I'm feeling pretty sweet right about now. No keys either. I kind of like really want a key. There's a library back there. Library no key hurts my feelings. Oh. Let's actually maybe we get I think we get rid of the body first. Now that I'm thinking about it a little clearer. Why am I feeling fresh as a daisy today? I went and got a haircut. Wow, a haircut? No way. I've been taunting myself with the idea of a haircut for a while now. Sorry, I got a little notification on my phone, drew my attention away. And I've been threatening it for a while, but I also, and as I do every year, wanted to, or not do, but want to do, every year. I wanted to try growing out my hair. And, you know, it was going. I was like, it's already this long. I may as well see it through. I, of course, did not see it through. All it took in the end to fell me. This is upsetting. All it took in the end to fell my ambitions was... Hello? My hot water to stop working. 3 books here would be really nice. Unbelievable. Thank you. So I like basically what happened. I'll give you the short version. I woke up and I was all gross and nasty, and I was like, you know what? I really need to take a shower. I could have checked the curse room. My bad, guys. My bad. My B. And so I went to get into the shower, and lo and behold, there's no hot water. I turn it on. It's no bueno. This has happened before. What does the swallowed penny do? Spawn 1 coin when you get hit. Okay. That's fine. Let's try something. If I'm gonna be generating blue hearts anyway, this is extremely wasteful, and I shouldn't have used the book, and I apologize for that. No coin for that. We may as well while we're here. I'm excited. And while we're excited, we're infested. Great. So it's happened before. We get low water pressure. You just gotta, as I've learned thanks to my roommate, shouts out Moss, you have to frick around with the dials a little bit. There are these valves, not dials, valves, on the underside of the boiler. And you just gotta give those a little jimmy. You want to turn one, turn the other, then turn them back again in sequence. And what that's gonna do... Oh my god, I'm speeding up. Is that the I'm excited? I don't think I've ever actually used that pill. Thank you. So I mean, that happened, but it didn't happen until after I got the haircut. Basically, what happened to me personally, my story in this scenario is as follows. I discovered that the water wasn't working, and I kind of looked in the mirror and saw how gross my hair was. Ow. This is a little upsetting. Is this... This has to be I'm excited, right? This isn't just how this run is gonna go. There isn't just a chance that each room is gonna be all fucked up like that, right? Because that's horrible. But Sorry, that's really put me on edge now. I'm very nervous all of a sudden. Let's look in here. Nothing that I'm crazy about. I guess I do quite like the battery, but it feels a tad bit wasteful. Oh, we can do this for sure. I'm just like holding the fire buttons, my bad. Oh. I should have used my blue hearts. I don't know why I didn't. I'm all out of sorts now, man. I'm all freaked out. So also new challenge boss, by the way. Champion boss. What was I saying? I'm so on edge now. It's completely thrown me. I saw how gross my hair was in the mirror, and I was like, something has to be done about this. I can't sit with this long, greasy, nasty hair all day. So I decided to go get a haircut. I was like, you know what? This is the final straw. I'm not sitting like this. I'm not living like this. Because it just seemed, and this is completely backwards, I understand, and this is how a lot of things in my life go, easier in the moment to get a haircut than to figure out what was wrong with our boiler. It was like first thing in the morning. I really didn't want to deal with it. So I put in the appointment, and I was like, that's it. It's happening. You gotta bear in mind, when I make choices like this, which I do fairly often, it is largely fueled by a pre-existing desire to do X thing. I was looking for an excuse to get my hair cut, and, you know, albeit one that was a little bit of a stretch, it came along. Am I maybe a little melodramatic? We had no hot water, and I was like, that's it, my hair's going. Yeah, I'd say that's fair. It also came in tandem with shaving my face, which was a mistake, undoubtedly. I, along with everyone who grows facial hair ever, I continually forget how dumb my face looks when there is no hair on it. And like, you know, I feel like it looks dumb when there is hair on it, but I forget that it looks dumber without it. You know, that there's a good reason it's there. We didn't grow facial, at least I wouldn't imagine that we grew, hello. I couldn't possibly imagine that we grew facial hair because it was, you know, for survival reasons. Why did I do that? Evolutionarily speaking, I just can't convince myself it was for survival reasons. It was definitely aesthetics. I guess maybe survival via mating. That, like, people look hotter with facial hair and therefore have an easier time securing a mate to hunker down with through these harsh winters. That's the best assumption I've got, because, like, I don't know what facial hair is doing otherwise. I guess it's just left over from when we were monkeys. But, like, you don't really see many monkeys rocking a handlebar these days, do you? How comes we kept ours, but they got rid of theirs? I'll be honest, if they explained facial hair in my evolutionary science class, in my biology class, would be what you would say, what like a human might say, then I didn't pay attention, because I don't know what the deal is with facial hair. I don't know why we've got it, and I would like to know. For now, I've given you all of my best guesses. And we're gonna have to live like that. I don't think I'm gonna Google it. I think I'm just gonna live in ignorance. I'm quite happy with that. Like, there are things that I feel like I need to know. This isn't one of them. I'm worried that it's gonna be one of those classic, you know, the mystery was more fun than the explanation situations. That I'm gonna find out and I'm gonna be like, I wish I'd just never known, you know? And kept thinking that maybe somewhere, once upon a time, there were monkeys that had very well-groomed mustaches. And now, I know the sad, sad truth. Well, I don't know. I'm acting. I don't actually know the sad, sad truth. I was acting. Or was I? Giancarlo Esposito. And scene. He just plays villain now. He played villain really well one time, and now everyone's like, just play villain again? If you could. You're really good at it. He is very good at it. He's got such like a... I think it is completely because when he's not being a villain, he's got something very lovable about him. You know? There's something very sweet and wholesome and innocent about Giancarlo Esposito. It's all invisible. And they're single heart items. I don't really rate this as a thing to do. But what we can do... We can farm up some money from this guy that we could potentially spend on future floors. Oh, we have the credit card as well. I totally forgot. That's really nice. We'll take that in just a moment. In fact, we'll take it in now. That's pretty cool. Don't really know what you do. One more for the road. I'm leaving. Oh, hey, we can go back in. I'm going back in. Hey, how you doing? Nope. 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 Love that for me. Love that for me. Big, big fan. The run's finally coming together. Yeah, anyway. That's enough about Giancarlo Esposito. What else should we talk about? The guy who cut my hair was very funny. Shouts out that guy. I'm not gonna name names, lest he, you know, doesn't remember that I have a funny accent, and therefore, if he ever comes across this video, he won't know it was me. But, very funny guy. Not, like, weird, just very funny. I, like... Here's the thing. I don't, like... It's not, he's not funny because he's like, you know, he was trying out his tight 5 on me for the Laugh Factory. Was that, did I sound American there? Did I get away with it? Is my disguise slipping? He, at the Chuckle Factory, is that what it is? I forget what it's called. I'm pretty sure that's like a prestigious comedy club or something like that. Uh-oh. I got hit? Anyway... I just always find it funny to speak to someone so candidly like that, you know? That's why I found it funny. It's what I did. We just spoke very frankly the whole time we're having a chit-chat about this and that. And I love doing it, and I always find it extremely funny to do. 'Cause, like, I don't know. I personally find sometimes that, and I think a lot of people have talked about this in the past, I just find life, day-to-day living, to be like a bit of a performance. I'm not like, I don't know. I don't even know if this is how everyone feels, and I don't know if it sounds more like worrisome than it should. I don't think I've ever had a conversation with anyone about that. But I'm pretty sure I've heard other people echo the sentiment. I mean, if we can get that, it's a no-brainer. Come on now. You know, it just sometimes I feel like, not in a major way, that like I have to put on my day-to-day. And I have to kind of talk and act in a way that I wouldn't normally. And that I don't really want to a lot of the time. I'm not gonna, here's the thing. We're gonna do the rest of these rooms. Wait, we're gonna do the, oh, duality spawns both of them. Let's do the boss first. And then we'll see how we feel after that. Because, I mean, we still have all of our hearts, because thanks to the credit card that so generously dropped on the previous floor. We'll probably go angel deals. I feel like that could be kind of interesting. We'll see, though. Whoa, come on. Nope. Well, if we're gonna get HP, we'll probably go devil deals in that case. But anyway, we'll We're going to check the rest of this floor to see if we get enough money to buy the coupon and then other stuff. But if we don't, then I'll probably just buy some other stuff and not worry about the coupon. Because Lord knows I get into the later stages of runs with too much money more often than not enough. Come on now. Quit toying with me. There it is. We're one shy. I'm so shy. Let's look in here, shall we? I will be taking... I lied. I'll take the coupon. I'll take the Steam sale. Just in case. And we'll go down. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, life is like a bit of a performance sometimes. And I think it's pretty obvious. I don't know, like... Now that I've said that it's just like you feel like you gotta act in ways that you don't normally want to, and yada yada yada. That feels less dubious and more like, yeah, that's just kind of where we're at societally. I'm a big advocate for, like, you know, do whatever you want, but just be nice to people. And that's maybe where the problem lies, is that sometimes I don't want to be nice to people. You know? I always try to remember that, you know, everyone has, you know, fully fleshed out lives, and therefore when someone crosses me, it's not always malicious, they could just be having a bad day. Or like a bad 15 seconds, or they just weren't thinking straight in that moment. They were preoccupied. Anything could happen. It happens to me. I'm sure I'm rude to people all the time and I don't even realize it. But like, I just want to spite you sometimes, you know? You bump into me on the street, I just want to turn around and be like, hey, fuck you, man. It's happened to me. I've had people, like, very recently as well. Like, I've just not, you know, thanked them as they've given me, you know, I guess right of way on the pavement. Like, just no one in a car, just like two people on foot. And I've not thanked them, and then they've turned around as I've walked away and been like, you're welcome. And I'm like, listen, man, I just wasn't really paying attention. I'm sorry your day's going badly enough that you feel like you need to yell at me in the street. But also, I'm not gonna take it to heart. That's the beautiful thing about the position that I'm in this moment. About the zen that I'm experiencing. Sometimes that would carry on to the next person. Ow, I gotta stop doing what I'm doing. Me at me when someone yells at me in the street and I'm about to yell back. I gotta stop what I'm doing. That's the bit. Oh no, wait, I want the devil more than the fool? Always the fool, never the devil. Ha 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 ha. It's not a saying. I just thought it sounded good in my head. You know, a lot of the time, the sequence of anger stops with me. Oh god. Okay, stop stepping on the buttons? You have to stop stepping on the buttons? Don't step on any more buttons. I got hit. I got hit again? That was like, that was like the rake gag from like every cartoon ever. I just kept walking into more buttons in my endeavors to get away from the things that spawned when I hit the first button. Ow. Ow. Don't take away my devil deal chance. I want it. We can't buy anything from the shop, unfortunately. With 3 charges left, we don't have a whole lot of choices. Depth's 1. Hopefully we'll just be fine. Yeah, this is pretty fine. Let's blow some of these up to, you know, get them away from me. And then we can chill. This should be pretty non-problematic. Yeah, it's pretty non-problematic. Just like me, non-problematic. Sometimes. Nothing! It was 76.2! Alright, we're rocking the Meat Boy level 2 now, so I'm pretty happy about that. I guess we'll just march on, man. We could go all the way to that other room, but here's the thing, I kinda don't care. Hit the button. Beautiful. I got nothing else going on, man. That's kind of me spent for today. So anyway, listen, my clothes have been out in the garden for a couple days now, which means they're nearly ripe to be picked and brought back inside, which I'm excited about. I am worried about the potential for bugs to be making a home within my underwear. I went out to, I don't remember if I said this, I went out to pick them up, to check on them and move them into the sun on like day one. And that it was like first thing in the morning. I'd left them out overnight. And there were, I mean, this was maybe just, it's my mistake for leaving them out overnight, but, you know, there was a web forming on my clothes, man. There were creepy crawlies on there. I wasn't happy about it. I just kind of swatted it away and tried not to think about it anymore, but, you know, there's a spider living inside my I went outside once the graphics weren't great. Ah, t-shirt. Why do I always forget when there are spikes in rooms, man? Whoa. I'm scared. I'm scared. My devil deal. What are these rooms? I'm not actually mad. I'm acting. Or am I? Giancarlo Esposito. Wait a minute. Are we in a loop? What about a movie where Giancarlo Esposito plays the good guy for a change, huh? Ever the devil, never the fool. In the inverse of my earlier phrasing, to quote a great man in reverse, to quote a great man in reverse. Ever the devil, never the fool. Shall Giancarlo Esposito remain? When is his time to play the good guy in a movie? Uh-oh. Honestly, I'm tempted to bomb my way out of here. I'm gonna. Goodbye. I absolutely despise those enemies. Like, it's actually, I know I've complained about a few enemies in the past. The Mask Heart guys are my #1 most hated enemy in the entire game. It's tempting. It's very tempting. In fact, what we can do, let's do this. I can't believe it. I got so excited. I was like, no way. He's done it. The 1,000,000-to-1 shot. I remembered this time. I didn't actually remember I was holding left. I wasn't paying attention. I was holding left. So had I come in from the right-hand side, as I did last time that happened, I would have surely been hit and lost a heart. It would have surely been the end of me. Anyway. What was I saying? I said I had nothing and then I found something. Oh yeah, Giancarlo Esposito is the good guy for a change. Like, I feel like you could put him in... Uh-oh. In like another kind of nobody type movie. You know? Like you could put... He doesn't do any action. You know, I want some Giancarlo Esposito action scenes, maybe. In a movie where he plays like a dad who's gone rogue. I need to watch Nobody, because that actually, like, premise-wise, I don't know how badass the dad was beforehand. To my understanding, he's just like a guy. He's just a regular old dad. Ow. And as a premise, I kind of like the sound of that. I don't know if that's how it carries, though. I'm so mad that I've been hit twice in this room. Because this is like a nice, easy, gentle room. I've been hit 4 times in this room. What's happening to me? I am not the suburban dad action hero that I desire to see on the small screen. What's in here? 50 coins? I wish, pal. Plan C. This just in. There was obviously there was an update to the video game, The Binding of Isaac, in which maybe I should have played the Blood Machine a little more, but I just don't think it was going to go anywhere. I'm not going to be upset about not risking my life. For, like, you know, likely no gain. We had just gotten a very easy payout on the other one. The odds of that happening twice, very slim. Anyway, what was I saying? I was talking about something for a second. Oh yeah, there was an update, and now Lazarus is really, really good. Like really, really good. And if you use Plan C, you know, he'll still come back to life. First time you do it on any given floor. Because he gets his one life back every floor. In fact, we could have taken it. We have one life. Oh no, we have a potential life. We got the collar. I remember. Yeah, we want Angel Deal right now. I'm so glad I took Angel Deal. Let's see if this helps us. I mean, challenge run who? Challenge run my ass. It didn't help us. Oh well. We're kind of just gonna stomp the rest of this, I think. Do we have to go all the way? I think we have to go all the way. I wasn't, again, as per usual, I wasn't really paying attention. I'll endeavor to, we don't have any bombs. I'll endeavor to pay more attention in the future, but like, not right now. Someday. Whoa, 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 whoa. We got a bomb? Huge. I tried to get tickets for Glastonbury Music Festival today. It didn't shake out the way I wanted. As I've said before, usually got pretty good luck with this kind of thing. And, you know, one of us got in. It was myself and a couple of friends. Shouts out Cal and Lauren, there you go. I wasn't going to do it, but then I remembered I shouted Moss out earlier, so I had to. Cal got in. I didn't. But, you know, it was for me. Cal already has a ticket, so it was for me to get in. It was for me to get a ticket. So him getting in is me getting in. So my perfect streak of getting into ticket pre-sale stuff, or like at least getting tickets for things that I want to get tickets for, because I didn't make it into the pre-sale for LCD Sound System. Even though it's like generally pretty competitive, or like just getting things that are very competitive, like the graphics card. I'm stumbling over my words a little bit here, but trust me, I'll get there in the end. Is untarnished. Tarnished. Your record for acquiring things via waiting list and competitive, you know, pre-sale and sale websites remains untarnished, tarnished. That's what you're getting out of me. I think we're closing in. I once again did not pay attention, so I don't know how close we are to the end of the run. I want to believe it's a full run, but maybe it's just not. Maybe it just ain't. We'll find out soon enough. I don't know why I'm being so impatient. Well, I'm not being that impatient. I'm just talking about it. Do you ever get that when you like you talk about a thing that's coming up and someone's like, "Don't be so impatient"? I'm waiting. I'm being as patient as anyone can be. I'm just excited for the thing. I'm talking about it. I don't necessarily feel this way all the time, because at the same time, I've known people to get excited about stuff and talk about it a lot, and it drives me nuts. I am the guy who's like, I'm people. People is me. That's just like, hey, can you just shut up about it for a minute? I don't really want to hear about it this much. Let's just do it, man. We got loads of blue hearts. I'm upset. I wish I hadn't done it. I don't want to talk about it, if I'm honest. Oh, I just want to move past this and console my family through these trying times. What was I talking about? Oh, I'm the guy who's like, hey, can you shut up for a minute? Like, this is the thing. I was playing. I went to play Dungeons and Dragons with some coworkers recently. It was a lot of fun. Thank you. And I can't really slate the guy for this, but like one of them was very, very excited, and would message me about it a lot, and would talk about it a lot, and was very amped for it. And in tandem with that, when we talk about the game, you know, we'd start talking about it, and we'd be like, someone would say, I've never really played before, it's a little bit intimidating. And I'd say, oh yeah, it's fine. We're not actually gonna play when we play, like the first session. We're just gonna make our guys. It's gonna be me like showing you how to do the numbers and stuff. All I want you to think about is like, oh, you know, do I want to be like a magic guy or a fighty guy or whatever? And then this coworker would be like, yeah. And then you could think about like, you know, if I'm gonna be a sorcerer, do I want to be like a wild magic sorcerer, or do I want to be a draconic blood sorcerer? Or if I'm going to be a fighter, am I a champion, or am I a battle master? Like, there are these subclasses, and they give you different perks. And I was a little bit like, hey, shut up, man, you're blowing up my spot. Like, not to dump on the guy or anything, but... because that, I mean, that's never my intention, but... we're trying not to intimidate these people into not wanting to play. And I don't think that's the way to do it. Anyway, that's the challenge done. It took us 30 minutes. We could do class cannon next time. Let's maybe just do a regular run, though. I mean, that's what that felt like. It was just a regular run. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling on the day. Because we're getting to the point now where to unlock more content, we're going to have to start taking the alt path. And that's pretty scary. That's like a tall order. So I'm gonna need to like be ready for that. I'll just see how I'm feeling on the day. Not to mention, it's a long run. It's a long run. So I'm gonna have to have a lot to talk about. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. Until then, thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. I sure did. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.